Let's play Anichess with free gamers. Welcome to the Web Free Gamer. Spellbinding chess. Let's see what it's all about. So, from what I understand, it is normal chess with a twist. You get these, what they call spells, which give your pieces different abilities to the normal classical chess. And then the aim of the game is King Soleil. You've got to actually win the king, not just checkmate it, actually capture it, which means you can even hang your king in this type of game. So I get to choose my free spells. I like this one because bishops are great, especially from distance, and then with the extra ability to jump a piece, catch a lot of people out. I like knights because knights are tricky, and suddenly turning a piece into a knight could catch people out. And well, this one's very strong. Turn one piece invisible, but not the queen. That could be good when you have a situation where 2 or 3 different moves are powerful, and the opponent wouldn't know which one you would choose. Certainly not good if there's just one obvious move. Let's go for that as well. Let's continue. We'll go for blitz, 5 and 2. This is where we hope for an opponent. Okay, we found a match.
Starting battle.
Let's go. Well, I'm going to sort of play it like normal chess and then see when I can use my spells. I've also got to think about his spells as well. So he's got the Bishop 2, which is the leaping. He's got House Recruit, lets him create a pawn anywhere between the 3rd and 6th ranks. And he's got Queen Time, which is very powerful. He can move any piece like a queen for 1 turn. Can even capture. Alright, let's go. Let's start with the King's opening. Okay, and I'll come up with my bishop. That's what I normally do when I play chess. Okay, it's nice. We'll capture this way. I like the pawn here because imagine it becoming a knight. Okay, he's challenged it already, so that didn't help. Could go here, he goes here, he goes there. Okay, let's bring out the knight and defend it. Gotta keep him thinking about his house recruit possibilities. Okay, he's challenged the bishop. Now I wonder if we go there, he goes there. I can always turn this into another knight. So I can pretty much give up this bishop anyway. It doesn't really matter, especially that I can turn that into a knight. But I don't want to do it just yet, I think. If I like coming down here, we'll probably bring this pawn over here to try and trap it. So let's do this first. One thing I'll say about games like this is, okay, he did that instead. So what could I do instead? What if I capture here? Threatening here. Allowing him to capture my knight here. So I do that. He does that. And I come out here. Okay, let's try and surprise him. Let's do that instead. Capture the pawn here. Let him take the knight, which is fine. And then I want to play the queen in one of these squares. But where? I feel like this is the move. Feels more dangerous because he can't just bring out his knight to block me. Let's bring out the queen here. So I gave up the knight deliberately. In normal chess, that wouldn't be a great sacrifice. But you got to remember that I can turn this pawn into a knight, so I can actually just get the knight back. And that is why I decided to give up a knight. I think you can be more aggressive with the sacrifices in this type of game. his bishop. What can I do? I capture his bishop. After the exchange, play here. And then, oh, that's not a bad idea. I'm also thinking about pushing his pawn. Pushing his pawn, attacking the knight and the queen, and also threatening to turn it into a knight, which is a nice idea. Yes, let's push this pawn forward. So I'm thinking about turning this pawn into a knight. I have to keep remembering what he can do. He can bishop at any point in time, and I have to remember that. It's hard to remember that. He can house recruit and he can queen time. Oh, he can queen time and capture my queen. I actually forgot about that. Does he have enough? Oh, he has. Yeah, he can queen time and capture my queen with his bishop. See what he will do. Will he queen time? He may fare. So if he uses queen time to capture my queen, okay, he went there instead, which kind of makes sense. Let's obviously do that because we can't lose the king. So remember, it's not about winning the queen. Okay, so he went like that. So I'm thinking, make this a knight now. This could be, oh, I've got to be careful because his bishop can queen time and take my king. So this is a dangerous situation. If I bishop and he takes with the queen, that doesn't help. Maybe I should use shut in the dark right now. That might be the way to go. This could make him not know what I'm going to do. It's going to be tough. What can we do? Yeah, that's a tricky one. I'm not sure what I can do right now. I think I'm just going to have to... I might have to just drop the queen back. Go here. Yeah, I need to put a piece in front of my queen. That's the problem that I have. Okay, let's just castle out that. I think we have to sacrifice the queen. We've got no choice. Okay, now let's go here. Attacking the king. Arc and mech and shot in the dark really need to come into play. Okay, let's play that. with Shot in the Dark. And I would say I'd like to play the rook there, but it's tough. So
Vanish from sight. Reappear with might.
tap the king. I'm thinking she will see that very easily. Oh, he didn't see it. He captured and he loses. I get to win his king.
Victory!
Victory! Yeah. So Shot in the Dark worked there. It's a pretty interesting game. I really liked it. Obviously, I won on this occasion, but I can see myself losing many times in a game like this. I think constantly having to remember what he has available to him, the spells, and what you have available is very challenging. So I sacrificed the queen because I was worried about queen time. He could have used his bishop to capture my queen. And I couldn't move the queen out the wild way because he could have used queen time with his bishop to capture my king. If you remember, they're all on the same line. So those are some things I discovered there. House recruit he didn't use, but I was keeping that in mind. Bishop, I think, has the potential to be really powerful. And I did have an opportunity to use Bishop to capture the f7 square a few times, but I just didn't have another piece working with it. I didn't have another piece that was also attacking it at the same time. Maybe I could have dropped the queen back to f3. I could have done that. This square over here, if the queen had come back to f3, maybe the bishop could have worked from this square. But in general, I thought it was a nice game. Shot in the Dark's very, very powerful, of course, especially when you have multiple good moves like you saw there. It was hard for him to predict what I could play. And for those who don't know, when I moved the bishop with Shot in the Dark, he couldn't see that I'd moved the bishop to that square. And that's why he jumped with his knight trying to capture that bishop. Parker Mech, I had that in mind to turn this pawn into a knight a few times, but I couldn't find the right moment to use it. So I can see the potential though in that spell. Anyway, that was my general review of the game, and yeah, I think I'll play more and review more.